Daniel Tosh jokes, Daniel Tosh one-liners jokes. True stories I made up, 2005. I hope God speaks English. If I get up to heaven and have to point at a menu, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm actually all for gay marriage. Just the thought of having a man around the house. But sex is a lot like spinach, if you're forced to have it as a child, you won't enjoy it as an adult. You'll have to excuse me for my bad posture. My mom says it's 'cause I have a huge cock. Yet, she talks like that. She's a sailor. We don't judge her. She lives by one rule, and it's the rule of the sea. I'm all for women who get plastic surgery, because plastic surgery allows you to make your outer appearance resemble your inner appearance. Fake. Completely serious, 2007. I hate you, Google. You've caused a lot of problems in my relationship. I share a computer with my girlfriend and she would look up anything. I'm going to look up apples today. She just hits it's Asian ass porn instantly. Google is, like, I'll take it from here. I know exactly what you're looking up. Well, every time you hit it's Asian ass porn. Google. All I ask is that you let her type 3 letters before you jump to such a bold conclusion. It's bad enough that I'm clearing my history every 3 hours and changing my passwords. I'm trying to have an honest relationship, and you are fucking my shit up. I'm going to be cremated from the neck down. And at my funeral, when people are talking about me, they have to hold my head. And then at the end, they have to kick me into the audience and the audience has to keep me up for at least 3 hits or you have to start the whole service over. No cradling it, I want legit sets. What if you went to heaven and God meets you and says, hey, welcome to fucking heaven? I'm like, what did you say? Welcome to fucking heaven. I didn't know you could swear. Fuck, yeah, it's fucking heaven. Well, I was raised as a child never to swear. Where does it say in the Bible that you can't fucking swear? No fucking where. All right, now you are getting the hang of it. Oh, yeah, I saw some slutty bitches outside the pearly gates. You wanna tap that? They ain't gettin' in. What? No, just kidding. You aren't in heaven, you're in hell. You've been punked. Arg. Damn you, Ashton. That was elaborate. Way to go the extra mile. Even in the afterlife, you're a douchebag. Hope it was worth it. Charity bangin' that geriatric for all eternity, that'll really throw the scent off the gay trail. I'm sick of the media making female sports athletes into supermodels when they're clearly 6s at best. Really? You did it so your shirts would fit better. You did it because you're a whore, you forgot because you're stupid. My show's about bringing the troops home. That's the message. It's not obvious, but it's there. Bring the troops home tomorrow, and continue the war here. Because we owe it to our troops to let them sleep in their own beds with their families, wake up in the morning, have delicious breakfast, and drive to war. They can do it in Nebraska, we don't need that horrible state. That can be our field. Some of you are like, oh, that's not nice. Then, we wouldn't have any corn. My SUV doesn't run on corn. Ethanol's a dream, and a dumb one. I hope we find a cure for every major disease, because I'm tired of walking 5K. I'm pretty sure I don't have to sweat for cancer. I'll write a check. I saw a guy wearing a WWJD bracelet and a Lance Armstrong bracelet, and he went up to this blind kid and rubbed his eyes, and the kid could see But he wasn't used to the light, cause it was bright, and he walked into traffic and was killed instantly. Okay, the people that are laughing right now, I'm gonna call you guys half full. Because you're focusing on the important part of the story, the bracelets are working. I always wondered if those WWJD bracelets worked, so I bought one the other day. Does everybody have their WWJD bracelets on? Cause I was wearing my bracelet recently, and I was in the movie theater, and this guy's cell phone went off. Don't you just hate that? Then he picked it up. Hey, how's it going? I'm in a movie. And so I say. And I'm not going to censor myself here. Hey buddy, get off the phone please. And he's like, mind your own business asshole. Oh, now there is trouble in River City. I'm a man, not much of one, but a man, and I will slap you. If you are smaller, younger, and preferably white. So I reach over the seat, and at that moment I see my bracelet. What would Jesus do? So I lit him on fire and sent him to hell. One time I put a "What would Jesus do" bracelet on my Jewish friend's wrist. It burned his skin. He threw it on the ground and it turned into a snake. We both laughed. We think snakes are slimy, even though we know they're not. Money doesn't buy happiness. Do you live in America? Cause it buys a wave runner. Have you ever seen a sad person on a wave runner? Have you? Seriously, have you? Try to frown on a wave runner. You can't. They're so awesome, it's just throttle. People smile as they hit the pier. Because you forget, you need gas to turn. It goes against your natural instincts. Some of you aren't laughing, we all miss your cousin. But not laughing's not gonna bring him back. He's dead for a reason. He was a show-off, and he tried to spray us. I didn't wanna get wet. I yelled at his mother at the funeral. Comedy Central presents, Daniel Tosh, 2003. You ever hear girls say that? I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. I like to reply with I'm not honest, but you're interesting. I don't think I could stab somebody, cause I'm really bad at a Capri Sunday. Sometimes, when I'm feeling down because nothing seems to be going right, I like to take a home pregnancy test. Then I can say, hey, at least I'm not pregnant. And I know happy days are around the corner. I'm a lousy piece of ass, and I know, I've been there almost every time. I mean, the closest thing I got to a birds and bees talk was with my dad. He was like, son, sex is a lot like this egg. Dad, I think those are drugs. Whatever, queer. Why does everyone keep saying that? Listen up, son, listen good. You take a woman and crack her over the head and lie her flat. Make sure she sizzles and then flip her over. Don't stand too close or you'll get yellow stuff all over your what. I see some of you holding your stomach and feeling, no, you shouldn't. That's a breakfast joke. That's the most important joke of the day. If you don't laugh at that, you're gonna be sleepy around 11:30. And you'll be like, why am I so tired? When I was a kid, even my imaginary friend played with the kid across the street. I'd be like, hey, so I guess I'll see you later, and he's like, whatever, queer. Oh, the floor's lava. That's the lava game, when you pretend that the floor is lava and you climb up on all the furniture. I see some of you don't get that. I don't care, that's okay. You might have called it something else, but it meant the same shit, you were poor. I'll tell my mom, I want a Nintendo. Oh, the floor's lava. Oh, my god. What's wrong with our house? Why can't we afford better carpeting? It's called 2 jobs, bitch. That's how I used to talk. I was very street.